Hi, Cancers. Welcome. Today, I'm going to be doing a Cancer reading for y'all. I do have a clothing line, so be sure to go check that out. Check the description box below. Check out my Instagram and my Facebook. And also, I updated my websites. Okay, so let's get into it here. I am also taking personal readings. Okay. So listen, Cancers. These cards came out, but then I wanted to put them back in. So you could be hesitating, or an energy is hesitating and telling you something or showing you something. So let's see what this is about. We have the Magician in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse here. We have the Hangman, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot here, and the Three of Pentacles. Magician, King of Cups, the Hangman. I feel like, Cancers, you want to know if somebody is going to do something. Okay, this could be like a plan. Like, do you have a plan? Like, so maybe somebody got someone pregnant, or maybe you're pregnant. Okay, this could be your mom. Okay, it kind of feels like immaturity, or like, what's your next move in life? All right, and I see with the Hangman, the Chariot here, this is an energy that is staying in the energy longer than usual. Now with the Three of Pentacles, it does seem like if there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in this energy, someone is maybe working really fast to get a car, moving around a lot here, making some form of plans here. But with the Hangman and the King of Cups here, I feel like you want to know what's going on with particular energy. Seven of Swords energy is here. So there's some like lies and trickery energy here. With the Magician here, I feel like somebody or something just doesn't want to show you something, okay? They just don't want to show you. Seven of Swords is here. They just don't want to show you with the Magician here. Obviously, there is something going on. Something's definitely being manifested. Also, Cancers, you could be also moving in this energy. Okay, but I just feel like you don't see the colors. Okay, Pisces see the colors. Cancers, you don't see the colors. Okay, I also am getting for a few of you, now would be a time to get a car. Okay, now would be a time to get a car. We do have the King of Cups here. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like also somebody wants to tell you, wants to let you know, but they like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let something be. Okay, I'm gonna let something be. We also have the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands here, and the Justice here. So I feel like, Cancers, you're just not aware of like somebody's actions, motives, or if you want to know what's going on in your life here, somebody just don't want to tell you. Okay, with the Justice card here and the Three of Wands here, they're planning, they're doing what you want them to do, what you are expecting them, or whatever your concerns are, they're doing it. Okay, and I do see that it is fair. Privacy or whatever it is here, it is fair. With the Four of Cups here, this person is fully taking advantage, or a situation is fully taking advantage of this being a golden opportunity. They are fully aware that this is a golden opportunity. This is rare. They're in a rare position, and they're not sleeping. They're not sleeping on it. So whatever your worries or concerns were, Cancers, I'm definitely getting, it's being dealt with, but it's not being dealt in the way that you want it to be dealt with. Okay, like, yeah. I feel like also a mother's here. Like, you're worried about like your family. Like, you want to know what's going on. It's following my sex position. So Hermit here, you may want to have sex. Somebody may want to have sex. Okay, Earth energy. Somebody wants to know what's going on with their sex life. Okay, over energy, I have the Nine of Cups here, but I'm getting like this person don't really need to look. The sex is amazing. This is something where you could be like, this is the best sex I ever had. You know, like, or this is something where I can put on my. I will say this Virgo, okay, this Taurus or Capricorn, I will say this, like, their ex-boyfriends, their ex-girlfriends, their ex-partners, that there's been any like creativity situations or like sexual things, it's definitely different from the ones that they've been with. Okay, and this is definitely making them very happy. I feel like you're concerned mostly about somebody else's partner or Virgo, okay, with the Hermit here, or a Capricorn or a Taurus. Like, you're very concerned. I feel like a Libra is also showing you like, we're good. Like, you know, we're good. I'm also getting like, I just feel like Cancers, people don't want you in their business, okay? People don't want you in their business at all. And I just see like also Cancers, you could be worried about a car just moving all the time, and that's why they don't want you in your business. They don't want you in their business because you give off the impression that you don't care, but you're like a pass by, like a drive by type situation. Like, you want to hear it, but you don't want to hear it. You're like, whatever. But that's why they don't, and I feel like you kind of like maybe coming off like a Sagittarius. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you acting like that? And it's like, you don't see yourself, Cancers. I feel like Cancers, you need to like sit down and like, pay attention to yourself, because you're feeling like kind of like left out, or you're feeling like, people making fun of you or treating you a certain way or coming off about you. But I feel like Cancers, you really don't care. Like, I sense your energy. You really don't care. You worried about like what's going on in your little marble world. That's what I'm getting, like a marble with you. Yeah. Now with the Nine of Cups here, I feel like you're really investigating in an Earth energy. Okay, like what somebody's doing. Okay, and if you're invested into, a King of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, this person could have been like abusive, manipulative. I feel like they were doing this because they were trying to tell you to get the fuck out of their business, okay, or move out of their like energy, okay, mind your business. I feel this is a very harsh energy. I'm also channeling the devil here, and the Three of Pentacles and the Tower here. So somebody's shit is like really good, like they're doing really. It may not be like, you may not feel like it's safe, or you may not feel like it's great, but it's going really well for them. You know what I'm saying? We have the High Priestess and the devil here, like, and the Empress here. Like, someone just needs to like reorganize, and girl, that's Three of Pentacles straight up to the Ten of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to like remove the pieces or move the pieces a little bit, and all will be well. But I'm not gonna lie, Cancer, you're very concerned about somebody's life or the physical realm, okay, in particular with a person. And I feel like this person's pushing you out of their business, and they're like, if you want to look at that person's like vibration and the frequency of their business, you can. But I'm gonna tell you too as well, I'm gonna give you enough rope to hang yourself and mind your business. Just look at them from a distance. Like, anytime somebody has put something online, or anytime somebody is like outside and they're talking to somebody, they will allow you to see that. But when it's like getting into somebody else's personal business in the bedroom, that's why we have the Hermit here. Somebody's creativity, their pursuits, they will tell you to mind your business, and and then this Libra energy will pop up like, we're good, like, We also have the Page of Cups here. Pisces, I feel like you're like, I don't like that, Pisces, Cancers, you guys can be like emotional, manipulative, okay? I know that you guys have a reputation of that. I actually was dealing with a Moon Cancer, and they are very, like, I wouldn't say they're emotional or manipulative, but I feel like they see the world as their oyster, you know what I'm saying? And they are very quick, okay? You guys are very quick to blame, like life is happening to you when it's happening for you, and you know that. You're just very exaggerated, okay? I feel like once you like stop getting in a habit, because it's habitual with you, once you stop getting in a habit of like, being in that energy, you will see that you really don't give a fuck about these people, and you like your marble world. Like, you like that, okay? Now, if you're emotional, you're like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe not try to be emotional so much, okay? Like, practice that every day, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But if you're very emotional, you're definitely, like, I can definitely tell, Cancers, you feel left out. Like, you feel some type of way, okay? And you're just not getting enough information. You just want to know if somebody's okay. I'm definitely getting Cancers. It's not coming off that way, because I feel like this person has spent time with you. They've been around you here. Like, they're very much aware. If that's not resonating with you, you just been around a Cancer. If you're a cross watcher, or you're in a Cancer energy, and you just haven't like really exercised that because you're so emotionally attached, especially Moon Cancers, okay? Some Cancers, they're a bit different. They're more like appearance in their marble world. They're making it more obvious. They're making it more obvious in their marble world, but still, like, they're like that. But I feel like some Cancers are a lot more attentive, like they care. Okay, now if you do care, okay, and you're a Sun Cancer, I feel like you are coming off like nosy. That's why this boundaries energy is coming up here. You're coming off nosy. Cancers root feelings, so they don't want you in their business because they don't want you in their business because Cancers, they know what they're doing. They're doing it, okay? So you don't have to. They're taking it one step at a time, okay? They're getting it done. Okay? Now these two cards popped out. We have the Page of Cups here and the Eight of Swords. So you are not willing to apologize. You don't want to come around. You're not. You're very fixed in your energy. Okay, you're very fixed in your energy. I'm also getting like, if this is you and you're willing to apologize and come around and be friends, this is somebody else that's not willing to do this with you. They like, I made up my mind, and I feel like this King of Cups energy, I feel like they made up their mind. Okay, I feel like they made up their mind and they said no. Six of Wands energy is here. We have the Six of Swords here. So seems like, with this you could be dealing with a fire sign here, a Libra. Okay, we'll see about this earth energy if it pops up here. But at the end of the day, there's no victory with you. With the Six of Wands energy and the Six of Swords, this is somebody that's like, yeah, I'm going to go the other way, because that's what's best for the situation. We have the King of Wands energy, the Emperor here. So someone is going in and out of like being like seeing eye to eye with you. Let's just say they're going in and out of seeing eye to eye with you, but then they, start flexing that, okay, you're getting on my nerves, like you're being nosy again. Okay, you're being nosy again. I'm gonna flex and be the Emperor. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we have the Two of Cups here, Page of Cups here in reverse, and we have the Four of Cups here. So I feel like this is I don't want to be rude, Cancers, but I feel like this is somebody that's like, you're a bit hard-headed, okay? You're a bit hard-headed, Cancers. This is definitely like a mother, like you're somebody's mother, okay? And this is how your son, your daughter, or someone's viewing you. Like, I don't know if this is like the golden child or like the black sheep of the family, but I'm definitely getting, Cancers, this is a person that is a King of Cups here in reverse, or maybe they have a partner, I don't know, but they're next to earth energy, or they're in this energy and they're getting things done. But I feel like you're being hard-headed because you want more than like seeing eye to eye with them. Like, it's like, I'm here, I'm spending time with you. Like, what more do you want? You want me to like go take out the garbage, you want me to clean, you want me to go walk the dog, you want me to go get food for the cat. Like, what more do you want? That's not a man to man or woman to woman. It's not the situation. Like, how do you expect me to get off my ass or do or have space to have these, to what you want me to bring to the table if you're doing all of these things here? And I just feel like, Cancer, you're just like, I don't care, because you're frustrated that you don't know what's going on. Like, you're used to getting a certain way, or used to having, like, you're used to being a certain way, Cancer. And I just feel like, Cancers, like, I feel like if a Pisces was to hear this here, they'd be like, okay, well, Cancers, you need to back the fuck up, but also you made your bed, you lied in it. Because if you're gonna overstep and do all this shit here, like, then expect this to happen. Like, I'm definitely getting, this is a Pisces that's like, well, I see this person as a grown-ass man, I see this person as a grown-ass woman, and I even see that they're trying to do something with their life, or they're trying to figure things out. I feel like a Pisces is, like, kind of stepping back, and they're like, I don't know why you don't see it, because you're frustrated, Cancers. Like, you want what you want. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're not like this right now, Cancers, I will say, like, when you get to this point in life when you're like this, then I would say this is you. But if you're not like this and you're kind of like taking a step back and you're just kind of like seeing what's going on in somebody's like love life, or what they're doing on the physical realm, health, wealth, finances, like, I would say just keep it that way, and they don't want you in their business. Okay? Like, they don't want you in their business. So I feel like you just need to like continue to be reserved, okay? And you may never find answers. You may never, your answers may never get, answered. But your questions may never get answered. But at the same time, I see that this person's flexing, and they're like, I'm being a man. I'm being heart to heart with you. Like, we're on the same page. And I also am getting too, like, with the Two of Cups here and the Page of Cups here, in the Knight of Cups here, there's a level of like, I feel like either this person is not open to having like a peculiar connection with you, like they'd rather have a peculiar connection with someone else, is what I'm getting. Like, this person's all about like just making sure y'all cool, okay? But like the Page of Cups here, especially coming from your side, and there's Two Cups here, because y'all definitely are not on the same page. Like, y'all not finna apologize, they're not finna to hang out with each other. Like, this Two Cups energy is all about like this energy that's going on between you and them, okay? And that's where it's at. But I do definitely see, like, with this king of this Four of Cups energy, like, I do see that Spirit is saying that this connection is quite peculiar. But I feel like this is an Emperor where it's like, I want to go somewhere else. I want to do that with somebody else. Okay, whether they are realizing this or not, but I just feel like this Emperor is like trying to put their foot down too much with you, and it's creating like another energy where it's like, I want to go somewhere else. And it's peculiar because or it's strange because it's the level of like comfortability. Okay, it's a level of transparency, understanding, comfortability with the convo, what's happening with you and them. Like, people would be like, a Pisces, for example, a Pisces would come up in his energy and they'll be like, oh, okay, like, all right, like, I see them, like, I'm gonna give them their space, I'm gonna respect their energy. But with you, like, you kind of are like that person where it's like, oh, no one's ever talked to me that way, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of like that no one's ever talked to me that way, you know, like, I'm intrigued, you know, because they have this persona. Okay, but I don't feel like this is a good like type of vibe, okay, of the king of the Four Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse, right? It's one of those things where it's like, so now we have to like escalate and put up more protection and make you understand even more that, bitch, don't fuck with me. And if I want my boundaries, I'm going to demand my boundaries. And if you do this shit again, I'm going to remind you, or I'm going to take your ass to court. Okay? Like, that's this person. You need to understand that this person's a grown-ass man, a grown-ass woman, and they will do something. Okay? So I'm definitely getting that, Cancer. So you need to back the fuck up, Cancers, and that would be wise. All right, let's see what's going on. We have the Six of Cups here. So Cancers, I feel like with the Six of Cups energy, like, you know, this person's cool. They still acknowledge you. They still acknowledge the connection that y'all have with each other. You know, like, y'all cool. But it's like a, you know, childhood friend, nostalgia, right? Memories, past, and sentiment. Okay, we have High Priestess here, hidden knowledge, intuition, and mysteries here. Pisces energy. So I keep calling out Pisces. There's a Pisces that is reading this energy, and they have a better read on this energy than you, Cancers. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords here and the Eight of Wands. So this person could be talking to an air sign, okay, and this air sign sees this about a Pisces. Like, everyone sees, Cancer, that someone has like more of a broader and a better understanding and what you're lacking in, okay, and what you're frustrated or what you don't care about, okay. Like, I feel like there is like, people get this more than you, and I think that's gonna trigger you or frustrate you too as well. Okay, yeah, so I think that's going to frustrate you, Cancers, and that's okay. I just feel like you need to, and it's not about being more like a Pisces. If you're jealous or insecure or whatever it is here with a Cancer, with a Pisces, that's okay. You don't need to be doing all of that sort, okay? All you need to do is be like, okay, I'm gonna give this person their space. I'm gonna back up, and yeah, maybe you want something more from this relationship with this Emperor here. Your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your son, your daughter, whoever this is, an employee, a neighbor, a co-worker, whatever it is here. Maybe you want something more, but that person has to allow you to have that, okay? And I'm just getting like, I feel like you're like, oh, excuse me, I feel like you're just like, oh yeah, okay, so then I'll give this person their space. If this person doesn't want to have that with you, don't get mad that they don't want to have that with you. Okay, don't get mad. I would just say give this person their time, and you will see that like they're mature in their approach, their attitude, the way they process, and forgiveness with you. Okay, if there's anything going on between you and them. Okay, I just feel like you need to be mature, Cancer. So yeah. Let's get an exit card for this energy. We have insights and color. So be patient, Cancer. We have divine feminine here. I'm here. I see everything. There's a Pisces that's saying I see everything. Okay, or you may be a Pisces, I would say. Okay, we have over energy alignment here, so authentic truth here. So the truth is coming out about you, the situation, and this person, okay, and or both. It's coming out, and you're in alignment for it, and you're gonna have to, you know, adjust, okay, because now you know, okay. We have poise. Now, this is going to be something professional. This is going to be something clean. This is going to be something that is like slick back lines. That is all. Over our energy, we have truth be told. Okay, so the truth is coming out. The truth is, I want to be slick back, poised. I want to be in this organized, authoritative, logic energy. That's all I want to be. Okay, that's the truth, and you're gonna have to align with that. You want this person to do things, right? You want this person to be, or you want to know what's going on, right? So this is your answer is being, you know, the answer is being shown to you. Okay, this is how you have to be, how you have to process, how you have to move, so your answer can be, so you can get a much more clarity about your answer, or you can understand, okay, how the answer is, because you don't understand the vibration and the frequency, and they're both quite just yet. Okay, so that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look in the description box below. See that to offer you. Check out my Instagram. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.